This is the third and last part for the secrets for health and radiant beauty and some products that I have in the house for my beautiful hair and skin and teeth and nails that you have been asking for. And I was saying in the previous part that all the synthetic hair coloring and all the carcinogenic hairsprays, gels, all the chemical shampoos from the supermarkets and hair salons, and also the conditioners and other hair products that are filled literally with very toxic ingredients are causing severe brain damages and health problems to most women, but also men, and combined with highly damaged carcinogenic and beyond catastrophic cell-phone radiation for the brain cells causes permanent brain damages and countless disorders in the head. And if you add all the poor nutrition and the Wi-Fi radiation, the pollution in the air, and people not having enough sleep, and also having unfulfilled lives, all these things add up and create mental disorders, and people really start losing their minds. And there are a lot of people that I know, relatives and also acquaintances, that are themselves with mental severe disorders and psychosis and severe mental imbalances, and also they have severe psychological problems. And if you also add to the previous things the usage of drugs and alcohol and other chemicals and toxic addictions, marijuana, cigarettes and other things that they do, and most people do nowadays, they have really lost their minds and their logic, and then complain innocent beings for their problems and their health beyond significant problems, and also their diseases, and they blame the innocent beings for their brains hurting or their brains and heads being in pain. But it's all the things that they have been doing throughout their lives, and they keep on doing them every day, poor nutrition, unhealthy foods, drugs, cigarettes, alcohol, environmental pollution, screens and TV all the time, and constant brainwashing and low frequencies in the brain. Also synthetic dyes and synthetic shampoos, conditioner, toxic chemicals from sprays and hair products, and constant cell phone radiation in their brains, literally frying their brain cells and causing insomnia and aggressive behavior and complete imbalance and beyond severe mental problems to them. And then they blame God and they blame the most high energies. They become blasphemous, they become traitors, haters, evil, and it's all their responsibility and fault all along, because if you don't take care of your health and your brain, and you are not committed to constant evolution and take care of your own life, you become like a parasite, and elites literally taking life from others and underestimating them, diminishing them, so that you can have a little more importance and your dying self and dying life has some value, because you underestimate the beings that are radiant and enlightened and infinitely kind and patient and celestial, and you want to all the time underestimate and ridicule those who are worthy, because in your mind, with all those chemicals and toxic substances from all the abuse you have been doing or they have been doing to their brains, you are in a constant situation of a half-life, and you don't understand poetry, you don't understand other languages, you don't surely understand love and kindness and patience. You develop only hatred and evil and darkness in your brain and in your sick body. And if you don't have something good to say, it's the wisest idea to remain silent, because it is not the kind people and the celestial beings that are responsible for your diseases and your hatred and your two-faced personality. And if you don't understand poetry and art and kindness, you should stop following these things. And if you don't have something good and kind to say about me, it is the best idea to say nothing at all and just do whatever else. Don't follow me, don't be obsessed with me. don't develop psychosis because you cannot reach and you cannot touch me, and you have the need to ridicule behind my back, or make fun of things that you cannot compete with and that you cannot understand and you're unable to reach. The most brilliant idea is to be doing things that are creative and make the world a better place, and whoever has bad things to say means that they do not have an interesting life for themselves and that they are living a half-life. So it is a better idea to start focusing on you and evolve yourself and find ways to become a better person and stop criticizing the beings that are really heaven sent and only for the highest good and for the utmost supremacy on the planet. These two products are included in the package. One is the plant-based color elixir with the hair coloring, and the other is post-hair conditioner with honey extract and hyaluronic acid. This one is a plant-based deodorant. I have several of different brands. Now I wanted to show this one. It has a very pleasant smell like vanilla and coconut, and it's very important to use organic because when the deodorants are pure you do not develop skin disorders, and also because the lymph nodes are there, it's very important to have pure ingredients, and especially after shaving, the skin absorbs like a sponge whatever you apply on it. They have found in studies that samples of breast cancer had very high percentages of the ingredients that are in the deodorants, like people buy from supermarkets or big companies that have aluminium and other chemicals, and they have found that almost all breast cancers have in the tissues ingredients that are the same with the ingredients of the chemical deodorants that are in the market. Like 95% of those products that are in the market have those chemicals in them, and as it has proved from science also, they're highly carcinogenic. This one is a lip balm, black currant from Apivita, that is natural and plant-based, and because I do not use any lipsticks or chemicals on my lips, I like having a variety of lip balms that are completely natural and have very cute and natural hues and color tones, like soft rose pink or soft mm, like maybe it's not black currant on my lips, it's like more light. Maybe I will show you one day that I have that, my lips. This is from that company Corres Nail Coloring. You cannot see the color now, it's actually very beautiful purple, light purple, but you cannot see it clearly now. And it does not have all those harsh chemicals that 95% of all those nail colorings have in the market that create Alzheimer and in the nervous system problems in the brain, the lymph nodes, lymph system, and in various organs they accumulate. And many women actually have severe mental and psychological disorders from decades of using nail colorings that are chemicals and toxic to the body, and this is actually what almost all women use. It is the norm, unfortunately, and that is why you see a lot of women having obsessions and psychosis, psychopathic behaviors, and mental disorders, and emotional imbalances. They're hysteric and have nervous breakdowns very often. They speak a lot and uncontrollably. They cry without reason. They do not have peacefulness or tranquility. They cannot be by themselves at all. I'm actually the exact opposite of all those things. I like being by myself most of the time, and as an enlightened being has said in the past, the one that cannot live with himself or herself cannot bring good to the world. And that is very true, because if you cannot be in peacefulness and completion with your own self, you cannot bring your gifts to the planet and the world fully, because you are a half being still. It's like you are always diseased or sick if you cannot be fulfilled and joyful and blissful by yourself. And this one is a natural product with different oils that are hydrating for the nails, and it has also apricot seed oil in it, and these are those picks that I use often within the day after eating and before washing my teeth. I'm washing my teeth 2 or 3 times a day, depending on my meals, and I use activated charcoal powder with essential oils that are the ideal for antibacterial and ideal health for the mouth and the teeth. And also I use sodium bicarbonate often for even more natural white teeth, because many people ask me often what do I use to have white teeth naturally and such fresh breath all the time. And I'm doing these things, washing my teeth 2 or 3 times a day. I'm using the activated charcoal powder, the sodium bicarbonate, and in both I add essential oils like orange or clove or cinnamon or others that I have. And I also create with distilled water mouthwash with these essential oils like orange and cinnamon and clove. And I use mouthwashes after eating and after brushing my teeth. I forgot to show you this receipt just as an example. It has 3 of the products that I showed you earlier: the lip balm, the nail coloring, and the hair color. I love you, and I will see you soon.